started planting my cucumbers in these wood chips. There was a layer of wood chips here last year, and I got my little trailer there, and I got a big pile of them over by the other side of the lake over here. And I just put another layer of wood chips on about this thick this year. Don't got to deal with no weeds or nothing. And I just come back here when it's the 7th of April right now, and I want to plant these. Last expected frost date is April 20th. So I just come down where I get a little bit of moisture right there like that. No weeds to pull. Okay, I'm planting 2 different kind of pickling cucumbers. I like to make my own pickles. Even as muddy as could be, it doesn't matter. This works great because you're not out in no mud. No plant with no mud. You're going to pull no weeds all summer long. Put a couple seeds right there like so. And I sprinkled the wood chips back on top of it again. And in about 2 weeks after the last frost, cucumbers will be all up. I know how they've been grown. They come up in these wood chips and they're not they need some more nitrogen to them. And the wife drinks a lot of lemonade in the plastic bottles, and I save the plastic bottles. And the plants will be a little yellow when they come up. Well, if you it's easy for a guy, you pee right in the jug, and you got to add 10 more parts of water. You got to add the water. If you don't add the water, you're just kidding yourself. But the urine is a great fertilizer. If you take your urine, like I said, pee in the bottle, okay, and then you get some wood ashes if you can find them. Put some of them in there too, and then add the water to it. Now you got equivalent to Miracle-Gro, and it's free. You've got all you want. You want your trees to grow, you want your bushes to go, you plant trees and whatever. I got several pear trees planted around here. Whenever I'm out in the yard, I'm out in the country out here, so I just pee around my trees all the time. And it really makes a difference. It makes the trees grow and everything, but these plants will come up and they'll be just a little bit yellow because they're lacking nitrogen. You hit them with that urine, and it's incredible. They just take off. It's just unreal, the difference in the plants. They grow really good. I lay some sticks around here now like this, and I got like a little square there made up. So I'll know where these things are planted at. That one there is done. I'm going to move down here a little farther and plant another one. It's really easy to do. I got some blueberries over there, some onions from last year, squash planted over here already in the wood chips. Same thing. Cucumbers will be here. Let me turn the camera a little bit. See where we're at right now. That should be pretty close. I already put these. It took a while. It was some work getting the chips put down. But like I said, you don't got to deal with weeds all summer. They don't dry out. It stays moist down inside there. It ain't rained for several days. It's nice and moist down in there. Even if it dries out in the summertime, it won't affect nothing. We got a big tractor coming. I'm going to shut the camera off for a minute. Oh well. He didn't make that much noise. Yep, just drop a few seeds in there. Cover them up. Hands ain't even getting dirty. You don't even need a shovel or nothing. Okay, put some sticks around it so you know where you planted it at. I ferment, make my pickles out of fermenting the pickles using salt water. And boy, that's some good pickles. Plus they're super healthy for you too, because all that bacteria that ferments the pickles is great for it's like a probiotic, it's great for your guts. There's another batch planted right there. I'm gonna move down and plant one more yet. It's pretty easy to do. Yeah, but getting the wood chips out is a little bit of work, but it's worth doing. Because like I said, you don't got to deal with weeds all summer long. I'll spin you around this way a little farther here and see where we're at. That'd probably be pretty close. That's another batch. I plant my watermelons like this, cantaloupes, all that stuff gets planted like this. You know, no dirt in your hands at all. Seed. I want to plant this kind this time. I'm kind of alternating these seeds. Why, I don't know. I'm just doing it. I got two different kinds of seeds, Boston pickling and National pickling cucumbers. And I'm just kind of alternating. And how much easier to get than this? No rototillers, none of that stuff. It is a little bit of work bringing the wood chips out here. But once you get them out here, you know, you ain't fighting weeds all summer long and everything. You're not having to worry about watering your garden all the time. Everything's getting planted anymore, planted in the wood chips. Eat my tomatoes and everything. It's just so much easier to do it that way. Takes all the work out of it. I mean, there's work in getting the wood chips laid down, depending on how big a garden you got. But once you get them down, pretty much all you got to do is worry about picking the stuff then. That one's all done. Move down, put one more of these in. That was that one. Okay, so we can plant one more of this kind here next. Make sure we're still in the frame. Bush right here behind me. This big bush back here, this autumn olive bush. People hate them, and I mulch them. There's some kind of something in them autumn olives that fights off cancer. It's a good, yeah, it's like some kind of superfood or something. And everybody else is trying to chop them all down, and I'm mulching all mine, keep them all growing. They got real high vitamin C content. You first start eating them things, and they make your mouth pucker for a little bit, like eating a lemon or something. Just puckers it up, but then shortly thereafter it goes away. And there's something in them. There's something in them autumn olives. You do the research on it, you'll find there's something anti-cancer stuff in them autumn olives. They're really, you know, that thing's. You get one of them bushes produced, and there's just loads and loads and loads of autumn olives on there. I can't believe how many's on one bush. The cool part about it is I didn't have to buy them, I didn't plant them. Birds and God did all that. All you got to do is eat them. Take care of them and eat them. I don't care if it makes my mouth pucker a bit, it ain't that big a deal. Not everything you eat's got to be perfectly sweet like sugar, which sugar is nothing but poison to the human body. I do eat a little bit of it, but I kind of keep it to a minimum. I put these down there so if the plants ain't up yet, at least you know you're going to be walking on them then. That's why I'm putting the sticks there, so if I walk back out here, I'll know where not to step right here until the plants come up. And they ain't going to hurt nothing, they're just laying there, you know. But it works out pretty good, easy way to garden. You get a hold of a tree trimmer, and it's got to get rid of his wood chips. It's best if you let them sit in a pile and rot for a year if you can, if you got time. Because that's what these have been in a big pile and they've been rotten for a whole year. And then I bring them over here, and my little trailer behind my four-wheel there, and I bring them over here and I spread them out. But that's it. That's how I'm planting my cucumbers. That's what I did last year. I had plenty of cucumbers. My squash, yellow squash, I had plenty. There's 2 of them patches down there, 2 of them up here. This is just one garden. I got multiple gardens like this. My potatoes are planted. There's 3 different spots my potatoes are planted at. All planted in wood chips. But the secret to using the wood chips is you gotta use the fertilizer, and that's where the P comes in. At the Amazon, there's a book called Liquid Gold, and that Liquid Gold tells you all about using urine for fertilizer. It's super great fertilizer. There's nothing, as long as you're not on a lot of, pharmaceutical drugs, it's great to use urine because you got nothing coming, it's all natural. Anywho, there we go. Thought I'd maybe help somebody out with that.